Yo, what is up, everybody? Retro Rob here with another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be doing a shoe cleaner comparison between, in my opinion, two of the top brands that you can find online, Reshoevn8r and Markk. So I've got my Chuck Taylor Converse here, which have been absolutely destroyed. Lots of tailgates have been attended in these guys, so we're going to be cleaning one each with each brand. Here is my prediction, is that both will do a pretty awesome job, and for the most part there are all these different brands, right, that you can pay different price points for, but in the end it's the same product that they're all selling. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we've got Reshoevn8r and Markk. The Markk, I picked this up from Nordstrom. It was 16 bucks, and then the Reshoevn8r cleaning kit. This is I think 30 bucks on their website right now. This is half the price of the Reshoevn8r. That being said, you do get 3 different brushes in the Reshoevn8r, whereas with this one, you only get 1 brush. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put in our shoe trees. So we'll open this up. Okay. So you've got here the premium shoe cleaner, and then also their brush. I'm going to open this up now and compare the brushes. It feels like a soft bristle brush. I would say it's right in between the soft and the medium. Maybe a little bit closer to the medium. Yeah, it's more medium. This Markk is very, very similar to the medium bristle brush that Reshoevn8r has. But yeah, you get the soft, medium, and the stiff bristle brush, as well as 4 ounces of the advanced sneaker cleaner. Okay, so in both packages, you get a 4-ounce thing to try out. And like I said, we're gonna start with the Markk right now. One thing I always write on all of my Converse shoes, Converse kick style in Sharpie. I'm not sure how that's gonna do with the shoe cleaner. So I'm going to try and avoid it. I'm going to use the Reshoevn8r for this shoe, and then also have to take the laces out. Alright, laces are out, and the laces are really dirty as well. So I'm going to be washing these too, but for now we'll put them off to the side. Now, 2 squirts. It's looking pretty solid so far. I think the hardest thing with the Converse is that it's just a very flimsy shoe, if you will. So you can see I'm kind of struggling with especially this upper here. But it's looking pretty solid so far. Alright, we've got the tongue. Ooh, the tongue's bad. Alright, that's about all I'm going to do with this one here. So we'll take this towel and kind of wipe it off here. But if you compare the two, that is like really solid as far as the difference goes. 2 things I noticed right off the bat. The first one, it's really hard cleaning Converse. It's just the fabric, there's nothing else really there. There's not a lot of structure to it. That was the first thing, and I'm sure you guys kind of noticed me struggling with it a little bit. The other thing was, going on to the midsole, you could definitely feel that the medium bristle brush, I guess you could call it that for Markk because they only have one. The bristles on this, it just felt like it wasn't enough to really dig in. And obviously, like, it did the job, if you look at the difference. But also if you look closely at this, there's a lot that still can be cleaned off. So I'm definitely excited and interested to see how it will go cleaning the shoes with the 3 different brushes as opposed to just the one. So I'm going to wash out the solution from Jason Markk, and then we'll get to the Reshoevn8r. Okay. Just like Jason Markk, we're going to do just 2 squirts into of the solution into the water. Okay. To start off, we're going to start with the soft bristle brush on the upper. All right, laces are off, or I guess I should say lace is off. Let's do the top. So right off the bat, I'm noticing a big difference in the soft bristle brush. It's much softer to the touch, and I guess I would just say like gentler. With this soft bristle brush, it was really nice, but one thing is like they're a little, the bristles kind of come off a little bit when you're scrubbing this shoe. So this may be like eventually a brush that you're going to have to replace. I'm not really sure, I can't speak to that right now, and obviously Reshoevn8r is not going to promote like, hey, the bristles fall out and like you have to buy new ones eventually. Further down the line I'll be able to answer that question a little bit better, but yeah, as you can see, like they just kind of fall off. So I'm going to switch from this to the medium bristle brush, which is the one most comparable to our Jason Markk one that we got. And we're going to do a little bit of the upper again, just because I don't think it's as clean as it could be, and then a little bit of the midsole as well. So I got most of the upper done. Still, this brush just doesn't seem like it's enough to clean the midsole. So I'm gonna switch over now to the stiff bristle brush and get the midsole done, and then obviously the bottom. Wow, that felt awesome on the midsoles. I feel like it just gets into the dirt a little bit better. All right, let's take our microfiber cloth and wipe everything off. Oh, and then also the laces. So what you want to do with the laces is just take it and get it nice and wet, and then just like you're washing your hands, in comparison here, first of all, you can see from the rag how much dirt actually came off. So in comparing, this one was the Reshoevn8r cleaner, this was the Jason Markk. Like I said, in the midsole here, you can really see that stiff bristle brush was able to get into the deep spots. There's still a little bit there, but it's much better than the Jason Markk. Now, with the uppers, they still have to dry off. They're much better than they were originally. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you're getting similar products that are, for the most part, going to do the same things. Upon looking at like the Jason Markk website and the Reshoevn8r website, I do feel that there are more options with Reshoevn8r, and it's a little bit less taxing on the wallet. But you know, from one to the other, I think that the Jason Markk did maybe a little bit better on the uppers, but this one still does have to dry a little bit. So I'm going to give them some time to dry, and we'll go from there. Alright everyone, it is the next day. I wanted to show you guys kind of the finished product. Both shoes have dried now and everything, and I have to say both look really good. Not too much of a difference. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I kind of predicted that both would be pretty similar for the most part, and I was correct in saying that. As you can see, pretty similar coloring. If I was to choose one, it's really hard to say. I think both Jason, Markk, and Reshoevn8r did a really solid job. One reason it's hard is because I've got the Sharpie marker on the shoe that I did with Reshoevn8r. So this one still is a little bit dirtier, but I did go ahead actually and throw both of them in the washer with the Jason Markk shoe, which is this one. This one I use Reshoevn8r. With this one I just use like a regular detergent that you would put in with like your clothes. And then this one I actually used the Reshoevn8r detergent that I got from the Ultimate kit. Both are really awesome. I think the biggest thing, the number one differentiating factor, was the brushes. And like I said, when I was brushing, or once I finished doing the Jason Markk shoe, the brush just, it felt like it didn't really, it wasn't stiff enough to get into the midsole and get all the dirt out. Other than that, not a huge difference. Both are great products. I would highly recommend either. If you want the versatility of the three brushes, obviously definitely go with Reshoevn8r. I think that looking over it, the Jason Markk solution worked a little bit better, but it's hard to say if that's factual or not, since I didn't do a great job cleaning with the Sharpie marker. Again, both are really well. I think whichever way you go, you're going to get a great product, and you'll be able to clean your shoes really well, whether you go with the Jason Markk or the Reshoevn8r. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram. My Instagram will be linked in the description below. It's retro_rob with 3 B's. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.